As I was walking through the forest this weekend, I found this. What is it? Now, you might be tempted to say that it's a leaf, but, well, you'd be right that it was from a tree, but it's not a leaf. And I know because the leaves were much bigger. It is, in fact, a seed. And you can see where the seed parts are stored in here so that these can fly through the air and plant a tree somewhere else. And I was thinking about the shape of this tree seed. It's not like a seed that you might buy in a store. It's very flat, and you can see there's a flat side and then a wide side. It almost looks like a wing, and that's made me start thinking, well, why would a tree seed look like a wing? And then I thought about air pressure, right? I thought about the idea that, well, if there's a flat section here, the air could press up on it. And why would that help? Well, it would mean that it would take longer to get to the ground because the air is pressing up on it as it falls, and it might go a little bit sideways. Why would you want the seed to go sideways if you were a tree? Well, because you'd want your seed to fly through the air and plant somewhere else. You don't want a seed planting right next to you. That's your spot. You want the seed to go somewhere else, to some other spot. So this is one way that nature uses the ideas of air pressure and flow to help propagate other trees in this case. So the flat part of this seed uses air pressure to help the seed move further away from the tree and plant a new tree somewhere else. So how can we copy that principle in nature? Well, one thing we could do is make our own seed. Well, not really. We're going to make it out of paper, of course. So this is an imitation maple tree seed. So first step is to cut out a piece of paper that looks like this. It's like a letter T with a hat on the top. Okay, after you've done that, I want you to take your scissors and just make a cut just like that, so that we're much closer to having a real letter T. Then you're going to fold one side towards you and one side away from you. What you should end up with is something that looks a little bit like this. One flap going one way, one flap going the other way, and a letter T in the middle. Final step is to take a paper clip and put the paper clip down here. This is just to weigh the paper down a little bit so that the bottom of the T is always facing down. Once you've done that, we're going to release them and see what happens. So I'm going to get out of the way here, zoom the camera out a bit, and let's see what happens when I release the seed. Ready, set, disappear. Okay, so I've disappeared, but I think I need to zoom the camera out a little bit, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to drop the seed now. Here we go. Ready, set. Did you see what happened? What does it do? It spins. Okay, so I guess the big question is, why would you want that to happen? Well, the spinning motion is happening because the air is pushing up on it, and so it gives it more time for the seed to land on the ground. So instead of going straight down, it spins around a bit as it goes towards the ground, and hopefully the idea is that when the wind is blowing, it will blow that seed somewhere else. So my challenge for you is make that exact same device and drop it from different heights. Maybe drop it inside and then try dropping it outside where it's windy, and upload a video showing what you found and what your experiences were. Enjoy your inventing time, and I'll see you tomorrow.